Hello, everyone. I'm proud to say that after 30 years of being alive, or should I say, specifically, after 30 years of living in America, I finally discovered probably the greatest question that I've ever had to ask. Now, I know a lot of you have seen it. A lot of you have seen it, all over the place. You just never really thought of it. And me, I was naive, is what I was, to believe that women could actually be racist. Now, me, I'm a humble guy. I mean, I held women up on a pedestal. So for you to have told me, say, 5 years ago, that women were racist, well, I would have called you stupid. And then I just started putting pieces together. I did some catfishing, and I realized how women reacted when I used the profile of a white man versus, of course, my own profile of a Latino man. And I realized just how racist women are. I mean, women are not a mystery. Women are just regular people, just like me and you, and they're attracted to what they see. And this was a question to me that started becoming obvious. Now, the even bigger question that I had to ask was, why? Why are women in America attracted mostly to white males? Why is that? Why is it that the women are not just in America, but probably in a lot of other countries, Canada, Europe, in white countries, the women are going to be always attracted mostly to the white males. But why is that? Now, for the longest time, I didn't really know how to answer that question. And then it finally hit me. I mean, women are attracted to what they see on television. Women are basically attracted to what they're marketed. It's what they're marketed. That's what really, how you can tell what a woman will be attracted to. It's what they're marketed. And it's not really only women, but men can also like what they're marketed. But only in the aspect of sexual preference will a woman actually be in love with what she sees on television. And usually when you see television, what are you usually marketed? You're marketed white males 80% of the time. The other 20% of the time, it'll be a black male. That's the only reason why black men in America are still in the race. Now, as much as black men would hate to admit that they're actually successful with females, it's true. They succeed with females. I mean, the qualifications are much higher if you're black. If you're black, you have to be at least 6 feet tall. You have to be in shape, and not only that, but you also kind of got to have, like the swag that goes with being, the black man that is portrayed on television. That tough guy, bossy black dude. Now, if you don't have that swag and you're a 6 foot something black dude, it's gonna be tough. Now, the qualifications are not nearly as high if you're white. If you're white, hell, you could be a broke white guy. And I've seen this over and over, where you can be a broke white guy. You could damn near be a homeless white guy and still be dating successfully in America. Now, that's not going to fly, of course, if you're Latino or Asian or Middle Eastern. Possibly, maybe not even if you're black. But if you're white, you don't have to try hard, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, even when you see white people out on the street, what are they usually wearing? They're usually wearing like tank tops, mini shorts, and some flip-flops. Why is that? Now, when you see a black dude, what is he usually wearing? I mean, he's usually wearing like a ring on each finger. He's wearing like 4 chains. He's wearing like a $40 fitted hat. He's wearing a big expensive jersey. He's wearing some Jordans that cost him like $150. Right. Why is that? Because that is what he has to do to attract females. That is what he has to do to satisfy the woman's dream of dating that black man that looks like the one she saw on television. So that's basically the persona, the character that he has to fulfill. But yeah, like I said, if you're white, you don't have to do none of that stuff. You don't even have to be tall. You could be a short white dude. And I've known plenty of short, regular looking white guys. They were just fucking everybody. Now, when I was in high school, I always wondered why that was. I just didn't understand. I mean, I was Latino. I looked better. I had bigger features. I had more muscle. I was more in shape. I had this. I had that. I even had more money than those white boys. My family has more money than the average white family. So I'm thinking, well, what the hell is going on? I mean, I'm good looking. I got money. Unfortunately, the answer was lying right in front of my face the whole time. I was just too naive, too young, and too innocent to really see what was going on. I was being discriminated on, not only by white women, but by my own women, which really hurt me to believe that my own skin, my own women, my own Latino women didn't want me because I was Latino. At the fact that they didn't want me because I wasn't white. And that really sucks. That really hit me. That really hit me below the belt. So I started thinking, just why is that? Why do they want white so much? Why are they willing to settle for a white man that doesn't look a fraction as good looking as I am? Who doesn't have a fraction of the money that my family has? Why is that? Because he's white. Because that is what she's been marketed. That is what she has been beat into her mind since she was a child. White, 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 white. Everywhere she looks, on television, in the movies that she watches, in the billboards that she sees, what do you see? You see 80% of the time you see white males. And that has been the reason why women, I mean, you even have black women, Latino women from the hood, some who never hung out or even been with a white guy who want a white male. Now, why is that? Because that is what they have been marketed. That is what they have been basically hypnotized into liking through the use of the television. Eve is a perfect example. You got this black woman, Eve, the rapper, who was raised in a black neighborhood, who is basically the blackest woman ever. Does rap, has nothing but black friends, had nothing but black homegirls, younger, had dated nothing but black men, but she's over there living in England dating some white dude. Why? Because that is what she was marketed. And that's how a lot of these girls are. I mean, they come in all colors. I mean, you know, black, which is a race that I didn't think really dated white, but they do. Latina, Asians, left and right, of course, white girls. And that's just unfortunately the harsh reality. So what to do then? If you're not a white male, and you're not a 6-foot-something black male, but you like women, you really have a strong appreciation for women, what do? Luckily, there is an answer. There is an answer, and the results are guaranteed. If you're not white, you have to catch a flight. You have to leave America. You have to leave America. And don't try to leave America and try to go somewhere else like Europe, or Don't try to go to Canada. You know, don't maybe Australia, but other than that, or Russia, but other than that, don't try to leave America, which is a white country, to go live in another white country, because you're going to find similar results as you did here in America. Because in any country where the white man is the most marketed, that is what the women are going to want. That has been the person that has been beaten, that has gotten beaten into their mind for their entire life. And unfortunately, women are racist. I mean, one thing you have to realize is that women are just as fucked up as men are. Men, we'll fight you, we'll beat you up, we'll rob you, we'll kill you, we'll steal your car. But why do we do those things? We do those things because those are crimes that we know we can get away with. I mean, you'll never see a woman trying to rape a man. You'll never see a woman trying to beat up another man. You will never see another woman trying to rob another man because it's something that she cannot get away with. So what will she do? She'll do other things that are probably even more fucked up. Things that she knows that she can get away with. She'll discriminate on you because of your skin color. She'll discriminate on you because of how tall you are. She'll discriminate on you because of how much money you make. Like I said, she will do the things that she knows that she can get away with. So before you go ahead and you put that American woman on that pedestal, think again. But like I said, do not stereotype all women, because not all women are American. Now the American woman, she is just out here. She's just on a completely different spectrum. And unfortunately, the women in Western Europe are very much the same. Now, so how can you know that you'll get played in another country before you even go there? Online dating. That is the best way that you will actually be able to see what I'm talking about right here. Because I have been doing online dating for years now. Internationally, I've been doing it for about a year. And I can tell you that I have gotten responses and phone numbers from women that here in America will never even look my way. So, like I said, if you're a man, before you decide to stereotype all women, you need to go abroad. And you need to see for yourself that women in other countries will actually pursue you. Women in other countries do not act like men. Women in other countries actually still believe in love, and they still hold traditional values. They're not like these American women at all, who only think about pleasing their taste buds, who only care about themselves, who don't care about you. So like I said, if you're not white, you have to go somewhere else. I hate to say it, but that's just the reality of the situation. Now, yes, that is bad when you have to leave your own country to go find yourself, that Beyonce looking woman or that Jessica Alba looking woman. But good news is that yes, you can get that girl. You can get that girl of your dreams that you wanted. Now I know I sound like a salesman, but that's just being the truth. That's just saying the truth. You can get that girl. It's just not going to happen here. To put it to you simply, if you couldn't pull the honey back in high school, you're not going to be able to pull that sweetheart after high school. Because women are very visual. And like I said, unfortunately, if you're not a white dude or maybe like a 6'something black dude that acts like Suge Knight, you're probably not going to get it. So that's really the ultimate solution, is to go to another country. But of course, yeah, you have to do some researching to find out which country you want to go to. Now, if you like white women, you may want to look into Russia. You may want to look into Australia, where they're cooler. New Zealand. If you like Latinas, well, you may want to look into, of course, South America, the Caribbean. If you like black women, well, yeah, you got to go to Africa. Basically, the less westernized it is, the better. Because wherever the white people are, best believe that white people do not play fair. If it's one thing that history has taught us, is that white people use their minds to get what they want. They don't get things, the masculine way, or should I say hands-on. They use their minds to get them what they want. I mean, when they came here and they conquered, what did they do? What did they do in any civilization when they conquered? They infected the other people with the virus. They killed off the people, and just like that, they conquered. And what have they done with the women here in America? They had basically hypnotized them into liking them. I mean, white people do not play fair. And as a result, they basically have all the women. So whether you're black or whether you're Latino or whether you're Asian or whether you're Middle Eastern, I mean, we're all in this fight together. We're all in it together because we're just getting discriminated on left and right, and you don't even know it, but it's happening. There's nothing wrong with you, bro. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with you. I mean, you keep asking yourselves, what the hell's the problem with you since women don't like you here? There's really nothing wrong with you. The problem really lies within the racist heart of the American woman. That's where the problem lays. And that's really what's going on. And like I said, man, for ultimate results, you just have to leave America. You have to pack your bag, be brave, and get out of here. And best believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm not just trying to feed you guys advice and not do it, because I'm out of here already. In my heart and in my mind, I'm basically already living in Africa. And unfortunately, this is information that nobody ever told me. Nobody ever told me this. If somebody would have told me this back when I was back 10 years ago, I would have been out. But this was unfortunately information that I had to basically research every day, online, in person, to really completely see what was going on. And to believe that 90% of Americans are racist, the 90% of American women are racist, that is just staggering. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, so the next time you see a woman with a white man, best believe she's been indoctrinated. She has been indoctrinated. And that's really why she's with them. Because if you ask a woman, why do you like white men? Ask a woman why she likes white men, and what is she going to say? She's going to say that she doesn't know. And that's the truth. She doesn't know. Because she's been indoctrinated. It's like asking a girl, why she bought that Gucci bag. Oh, why did you buy a Gucci bag? Oh, what is she going to say? Oh, I don't know. I just think it looks nice. True, she doesn't know, because that is a product. That is a label that was beaten into her mind so much that she went out and bought one. And she can't see herself buying any other label, because that is the label that she has been seeing over and over again. That is just the label that she has been marketed over and over again. So she's not going to settle for any other brand. Now, even though there are better brands out there, she is so focused on that one brand that is all she's going to get. And that's just the harsh reality of the situation. Is that in a nutshell, American women are racist. And 90% of them prefer a white male. Maybe 80-90% prefer a white male. The other 20%, they'll prefer a black male. A tall black male. But like I said, your qualifications to be a legit, successful black male in the dating game are going to be high. You basically got to have them. You got to have, like, your money straight. You got to be 6 feet tall. Yeah, you got to walk with a chip on your shoulder. And that's just the way the women. That's just basically what the women have been fed, and that is what they have bought. They have bought that propaganda to believe that that is what they need.